Hello, Scoot friends. I am in Iceland. And so is Mr. Scoot Lady. And we're going on a ride. They cost per minute here, so let's get scooting. You might be wondering, Scoot Lady, how did you end up in Iceland? Well, thanks to Mr. Scoot Lady's incredibly kind and generous mother, she wanted to go on a vacation as a family. We chose Iceland. Then weirdly, Michigan Public Radio was running a thing to go on a group trip with them to Iceland. Mr. Scoot Lady's aunt actually caught it on the radio, called us up, and we booked the trip from there. So we've been on a guided tour for the past week. I have so many exciting things to show you. All right, everyone, this is Sophia. She has been our absolutely amazing tour director. Want to say hi to her?
Hi, everyone. My name is Sophia, and it's been an honor with having Anne and family with me in my home country, Iceland.
You have made me fall in love with this country because of how much you love it. Like, I am just so in love with everything here, and it is because it pours out of you.
Oh,
so I just wanted to thank you for that and giving us such a great time.
Thank you, and maybe I'll see you someday.
If you can, try and find Sophia. Premier World Discovery, I should say that right.
Thank you, bye-bye.
We got nature, we got museums, we'll have food, because you know I love to eat. Right now we are heading down from our hotel towards the Atlantic Ocean. You'll probably see a lot of cranes and things in town. We are here in Reykjavik. I suppose I should have said that earlier. While we've traveled all over, Reykjavik was where our hotel was. This is Alcy. He is our amazing driver. Thank you so much, Alcy, for keeping us safe and taking us all over Iceland. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And there's a lot of construction. And whew, a little bumpier than my Scootly. I miss you, Scootly. How's it feeling?
It's good.
Because we're on scooters in Iceland?
Yes.
This is insane. All right, so like I said, this is the Atlantic Ocean right here. The other night we came out and watched the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. I've got some great photos. My video capture's a little hysterical. We'll see what happens with that. But we are headed down to the wharf right now. And then we'll swing into downtown a little bit so you can see a bit there. So one of the funny things about this is when I was Googling and searching about the trip, I'd heard there were scooters everywhere, just rentals everywhere, and that's true. The rentals are all over the place here. But I was looking to try and find, you know, a bike path like this to ride the scooters, because we were also going to play disc golf, and yes, I played disc golf in Iceland. Woohoo!
Whoever thought I'd be doing this? Pretty fantastic.
But anyway, back to the scooters and the trails. I'm Googling, and it says there are no bike routes. Like, just no bike routes. There's roads, and you can walk places. Well, the reason Google doesn't have any bike routes here is because they are everywhere. This place is so incredibly pedestrian and rider friendly. It's unbelievable. The intersections are set up wonderfully. Iceland is a magical place. I just need you all to know that. You know I love my city of Chicago. You know I love it so, so much. But this place is pretty darn special. We are currently on our Golden Circle tour and heading down to the waterfall.
Alright, we got Mr. and Mr. Scoot Lady here.
We got two choices here. You can take the path to the left or go down the stairs to see the falls from below. You just have to remember that if you go down the stairs, you have to climb back up them.
Alright, so here's the stairs. They are a little slippery, so be careful.
Careful on the wood.
Yeah, this one.
It's icy and... Oh yeah, you can see it. Look at
Yeah,
that.
look at this. Hey everybody, it's Iceland. So there's ice on the boardwalk. Chris, do you mind the camera?
Not at all.
Okay.
Hi fans.
There you go. Whew. That's way too slippery. We are not going on that.
I braved the icy boardwalk for you people.
Risked life and limb to get this shot. Look at that. So this is the other option you can take if you don't want to climb the stairs, and you can go this way to see the falls. A nice path.
It's pretty crowded, so you gotta wait your turn to take your shots. Unfortunately, while we were here, the path down there was closed, but I imagine that would be pretty incredible to be able to walk. So right now we're at a random pull-off where you can just come and feed Icelandic horses. And Icelandic horses are all purebred. They don't allow any other horses on the island in order to keep them purebred this way. So if you come around, you can see them. They're a little smaller than what we're used to in the United States. Thicker coats, long tail. Pretty cool.
Unless you have candy. No, I was going to rub your nose.
All right, we have reached the geysers.
It's got some steam coming up from the ground. You walk down and find some of them. They go off every so often, hoping to catch one in front.
We are further down the path now and heading towards one of the big geysers. Goes off every 10 minutes from what we understand. Catcher. Strecker. It's getting steamier. The sulfur smell grows stronger. Yeah, we were just talking about how I feel like I need to whisper. And it's like, why? There's no reason to whisper. Like, exactly. I can't believe it won't just perform for us on demand.
Before it did the little one, this corner over here was fully underwater. And like you can see like the little edge of it on the far side is, there's a lip, it's above the water when it, like it was
Oh yeah, it's climbing now.
And then
you can watch it move.
So I don't know if that is always how it works, but
Yeah, it's like it's pulsing right now.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Well, that it was in 2000.
Walking from Eurasia to North America. Enjoy.
Plate tectonics. Fascinating. So our tour guide gave us some information about these particular falls. That during the Dark Ages here in Iceland, they used to drown women here for various things, including getting pregnant by married men. Men were beheaded and burned in this area. So there's your fun fact. Happy, happy. It's a beautiful place for such ugliness. I don't know if you can tell, but that water is so clear. So way back in the distance, up here, that is the glacier that we can see. And some years back, this is where all the problems happened when it exploded, and the volcano erupted and shut down all the air control and everything. And there's a bit of a path you can follow that spells out the name of the glacier along it. So we've got the J right here. See if I can do another quick view. It's really hard to see. But check out the mountains. And again, the glacier's right there. All right, we are on our way to the whale watching expedition. I'm very excited. Never seen whales. Hope to capture some. Can get to pick out some wet weather overalls to wear.
You guys excited to see some whales?
Woo!
I can't hear you. I said, are you excited to see some whales?
Woo!
Hell yeah, that was moderately better. It's 12 o'clock. There's one of them. And it might be a bit crowded up here at the upper top. If you want, you can also go to the lower front of the boat, which we like to call the Titanic spot, also known as the romantic spot.
Yeah. All right, we are here at one of the waterfalls. We're gonna get closer, but I wanted to give you a faraway shot while we're here. The river we went out to. There it is. Let's go get closer.
I haven't mentioned it before, but at almost every single site we've been, there's been signs saying no drones allowed. This includes here.
We're staying on the bottom path right now, but take a look. See all these people up here? You can climb to the top of the falls. It's over 500 steps, and it's scary coming down, I hear.
I'm also a huge fan of waterfalls, so this is a big deal. Later on, we have another one coming up where we get to go behind it, and I can't wait. The ground here is also that same black sand, like we were seeing at the Black Sand Lake. I'm not sure if you'll see them on the camera, but there are sheep up on the hills. Way up in here. There's some more way up in here. Pretty cool. Starting to feel the spray from the water. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, even on a cold gray day, lots of people out here. This is so cool. I love waterfalls. The ocean, waterfalls, just being outside. Sign me up. So we are walking up to what is called the Black Beach down on the southern coast of Iceland. On one side, mountains. And then here we are, the ocean. There's warning signals for how bad the waves and water is. Today it's a yellow. Our guide has warned us for what they call sneaker waves. We're out of nowhere. A giant wave will come. The waves here aren't timed the way you might be used to normally. So now we're on our way down. You see it's all black sand. See if I get you a little close up here on one of these lava rocks maybe. I gotta watch my footing. But yeah. So the black sand is really, really cool. Look at that. I love the ocean. So being next to the ocean is one of my favorite things in the entire world. So this is amazing.
And then over in the distance, very famous rock.
Oh, it's like you could do one thing.
Right there.
Oh my god, that's
Basalt rock. The ground is also a mixture of really round, smooth stones. All right, we are back at some more hot spring locations. You can smell the sulfur from the minerals. Can't quite see it bubbling, but I'm catching the steam for you. Ooh, pungent. This place is amazing. Let's go hit that path. Dude, the grays are really fascinating.
In some places, the water is just boiling to the point it's just steaming out. Of a tiny rock. We got a gorgeous day to be here. This is sort of a round track you take around this site. I can't help it, the gray of the water coming down here just fascinates me. It's both gray and clear. Wow. So this is a lake that has no river that runs to it and no river that runs out of it. There's a fissure on the bottom though, and occasionally when the earthquakes happen, because we're in tectonic plates here, it'll open up and the water level will go down, and then the water goes back up again with rain and snow and such. Absolutely magical place. This is more of that lake. The other side, it's very large. Let's go. They give you a bracelet and you use it to span in and out of everything that you're walking to. And welcome to the Blue Lagoon. It's chilly out here, so I'm not going to do a lot of filming, but I wanted to capture it for you. Do a quick 360 while I sugar. It's high. So now I'm just taking you on this little path that's outside of the lagoon. Just so you can see a little bit of this water. I have to say, if you ever get a chance to come to Iceland and the Blue Lagoons, it's life-changing. It is life-changing. I'm really red, but, you know. We've made it to the next waterfall, but I couldn't help but film some sheep. I hope you could hear that baa. All right, so the special thing about this waterfall is I get to walk behind it, and I am so excited. Iceland's pretty magical. If you like being outdoors and you like nature, highly recommend. We're getting closer. I took a drink real quick. That's why we're not there yet. Got some steps to go up, to walk behind. And this is our rocky path there. I gotta watch my feet. So we're kind of on the side of the waterfall right now. Amazing. All right, here's our walk behind. Step, step.
All right, so we're coming out the left-hand side right now, and I'm trying to decide how wet I want to be. I have a raincoat on, but that's gonna be a drenching. Do I want that?
God, I never took the...
I didn't film it, but I did it. Wahoo! And now I'm soaked, and it's 45 degrees Fahrenheit. This place is waterfall heaven, and waterfall is foss in Icelandic. So they're everywhere. Got some fellow scooter riders here. They even have stoplights for the bicycle path here. So awesome. Also, just look at this place. Up here that you can see to my right is a performance arts building. Concerts, things like that happen there. Other types of shows. I like the fountain. So fish exports, I believe, used to be the #1 way people made money. Now tourism is the #1 thing here in Iceland. Whale watching tours, cruise ships, all the good stuff.
An invisible shield, the Earth's magnetic field, deflects the magnetic rubber band breaks, streams along the magnetic lines towards the poles on the night side.
So this is the outdoor museum, or the open air museum as it's known. Let's see if we can get inside here. Looks like it. Oh, wow. Much different than that last house we were just in, huh? Well, this one's pretty nice too.
Yeah, there was one of these in the museum, right?
Yeah.
Up on the show from America.
Okay, so now we're heading over towards the church and the schoolhouse. And in a moment, we're going to go to where the hidden people's houses are. Hidden peoples are one of the folklore traditions here in Iceland. And I am hoping to see some hidden people. I've seen plenty of troll faces in the rocks already. So, I'm ready. Animals. Another animal area in here. And these are the hidden people houses. It would appear the hidden people also have a church of their own. A lot of jawbones in front of there. Maybe we'll catch one on film. Let me know in the comments if you see one. I'm interested in the schoolhouse. That's what this is right here. There's also a technology museum showing more of the modern things that have happened here in Iceland. Some of the more recent things in history. So the summit happened back here in 1986 between Gorbachev and Ronald Reagan, and this is a monument to that. It's hard to tell. That up there in English says Peace Reagan and Peace Gorbachev in Russian. And then it says where it happened in 1986 in Reykjavik. Okay, so what we're here looking at is fish being dried. And for decades, Iceland has dried cod and exported it to Nigeria.
Watch where you step.
Yes.
You have to watch where you step because there are fish bones on the ground. You don't want to step on them. And we have made it to the Viking Museum. and you can walk onto the ship.
Imagine being at the bow of this ship, just going on your journeys as a Viking, to do what Vikings do.
Grab the shield and the sword. Get Viking. Aww. And the shield. And the shield. Yeah! That's good stuff. Very good, yeah.
Okay, we're down in the city center now. Very different than the city center of Chicago. Very beautiful. And I know you basically never see me ride on sidewalks there, but this is how it works here. And I will follow the protocols of where I am. So one of the things they talk about here are the hot dogs. And there are Icelandic hot dog stands all over the place. That's what we're coming up to right here. And as you can see, there's a line. Coming down here. This is where a scoot lady is having indecision on where to go. We've walked around a bunch down here and stuff, and had dinner twice, and we'll be having dinner down here again. You can feel the heat coming off of it. It's fascinating.
Okay, so first of all, a very welcome to you all to this town, this little village, Reykjavik. My name is Siggy, and I grew up here. I want to tell you a few things about the hot springs we have in this village. We have this big one right behind us where there's a lot of steam coming from. We use this one to heat up all the houses in the village. We heat up the farms in the surrounding. We heat up the pavement so we don't have to shovel snow during the winter. We heat up the swimming pools. We just heat up everything we can heat up in general. My grandmother, she comes from the farm over there with the red roof. And my mother, who lived in the village here, and a lot of other local people have then used cracks in the ground here all around the big hot spring to bake rye bread. And we are doing now, we put dog in a pot and we leave it in the pot in the ground for 24 hours. And then we usually have a perfect rye bread. We put down 2 breads yesterday. We are now just going to dig that up. So, Let's see what Mother Nature is gonna bring us. I really like to say all my visitors, you know, doesn't this look delicious? You're up for a treat. Oh my God. Yeah. Wow. Smells great, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Now just we have a Fontanez. Sometimes, yeah.
Maybe it's a yap.
That's beautiful, yeah. Just the way we want to have it. It's coming more front. You can come all around, you know.
This is obviously for pedestrians.
Yeah, we just went to
Could do a quick 360. I think I'm taking the streets. Let's join a scooter gang. So colorful. I want to find that rainbow road. finally up. Oh, check this out. Okay. Just ride the brake. Mine likes to make noises. This is great. That area is just so cool.
Yeah.
Right? This is awesome. We are scooting back to our hotel. So I think this is a great time to say, wow, I'm sorry, I'm still just so overwhelmed by this trip. Thank you again to Mr. Scootlady's mom for gifting this to us. It's, yeah, it's hard to put into words how I feel right now. Getting a little emotional. But thanks for scooting with me. I'll see you next Wednesday. Same scoot time, same scoot channel. Not coming from Iceland though. Don't forget, do all the cool stuff. Like, subscribe, and share. Have yourself the most wonderfully fantastic, terrific day. If you'd ever asked me if I'd be riding an electric scooter in Iceland, I would have laughed in your face. Honestly, it's super tempting to ride more. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and